Hello. In this example, we want to solve an application. So let's read it. A roofing company uses a bucket truck to lift bundles of shingles onto a roof. Each bundle of shingles weighs 67 pounds. The platform capacity of the bucket truck is 500 pounds. How many bundles of shingles can be safely lifted in one trip if the operator weighs 165 pounds? Write your answer in a complete sentence. Okay, so here's the thing. What we're talking about here is we're trying to say that the total weight needs to be, in order to do this safely, less than or equal to 500 pounds. Okay, so with this one, let's talk about what makes up total weight. Well, the total weight comes from the weight of the bundles plus the operator. Okay, now we still don't have a variable here, so let's look at this. The platform capacity, blah, blah, blah. How many bundles of shingles can be safely lifted in one trip? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to define a variable here. I'm going to let x equal the number of bundles of shingles. Okay, now, what are the total, or what it would be the total weight of the bundles of shingles if I brought in X bundles? Well, looking at this, I notice that each bundle weighs 67 pounds. Well, if that's the case, and there are X bundles of shingles, that means that the total weight from shingles would be 67X. And how much does the operator weigh? Well, the operator weighs 165 pounds. So plus 165, and all of that would be less than or equal to 500. There we go. Now we have an inequality. And that's really the most difficult part of this, is setting up the inequality. Once you have it, you're pretty much done. You just have to solve. So let's subtract the 165. So that means that 67x would be less than or equal to 500 minus 165, which would be 335. So 67x is less than or equal to 335. So divide by 67, that means that x would be less than or equal to 5, because 67 times 5 is 335. Good. Let's read the question again. How many bundles of shingles can be safely lifted in one trip? Blah, 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 blah. So x is less than or equal to 5, and what does x represent? The number of bundles of shingles. Have we answered the question? Yeah, we have. So they can safely lift 5 bundles at a time. And there's our answer. I do want to talk real quick about one thing here, though. What if it had become 5.98 in decimal form? What would be the maximum number of bundles that they could take up? Be careful. Some of y'all are going to want to say 6, but that's not correct. To safely lift here, it has to be less than or equal to 500, no more, period. So if it was 5.98, still not enough. That's still not 6. So it means that you would still be able to just lift 5 bundles. So it does matter, the application. Sometimes rounding works the way you would think so. Sometimes it wouldn't. Okay, so just be careful of that. Alrighty, well, I'll see you in the next video. Have fun.